Right, welcome back to the channel. Moving away just for another episode. I like to do this every so often, moving away from the Z. As you can see, the paintwork's still on it. I still haven't got a chance to actually attack it yet. It will be done. It's still got to go back to, well, back down to as smooth as possible. But I say, I'm pleased with the progress that's being made on the Z. It is slow. It is sometimes a bit tedious. But there's a lot of little jobs to try and restore a lot of the parts. Save some of the parts if I can, because it does save on money. Obviously, I only want to spend where I have to. If I can refurb parts up, then I will. But as I say, the purpose of this week's episode is basically a look back from where my channel started to where it is now, sort of like a photo montage really, maybe some video clips in there as well. But say I've had the channel quite some years, but I never really used it to start with. And as I said to many people before on previous episodes, when I first started, I was actually recording on a mobile phone, really cheap mobile phone. And then slowly as I progressed up, I moved up to sort of like an SJ4000, used that for some time, and now up to a proper a Canon IS500 I believe it is, which is actually a really good camera. I've had a few problems with it, but other than that it does perform pretty well. But no, the channel has grown. As I say, subs coming in every day, which is fantastic, really appreciate it. The Facebook page is growing. There's a link in the description below. Go and say hello on Facebook. You're more than welcome to pop across. I'm also on Patron. Again, there's a link in the description. If you wish to support the channel, much appreciated. I do have patrons. I can never thank them enough for the help and support they've given me. Mentioned in the last episode, now on Instagram, again, link in the description. There's a link on screen. So go and check that out. That is quite new. I'm just starting out on that, so it's early days, but it's kind of similar to what I want to do in this episode, is just have a sort of a photo look back of the builds, of what I've done. It helps obviously new subscribers. Again, new subscribers to the channel, I really appreciate your support. I hope you enjoy the channel. Leave me comments in the comments box below. For the people that have been out there following me since the start, big thank you. I really appreciate it. I've got to know some great people online. One day may do a meet-up, but that's a while away yet. But as I say, I just want to put this montage together of what I'm about, what the channel's about, what I get up to. I've said many times, I'm not a mechanic. I don't know everything. I'm learning as I go. These videos are not how-tos. They are basic a documentation of my journey through the Busa build, the Z650, the Varadero, the ST, learning as I go, and hopefully helping other people. But as I say, so I'm just going to roll some footage, some photos, maybe a few little video clips in there as well. Put some background music behind it as I normally do. It just makes it a bit more enjoyable to watch, hopefully. But hope you enjoy. so I hope you enjoyed that. As I say, it's just a look back at how the channel's gone. I'm well over 300 videos now, which is, it's just flown by. It seems, doesn't seem that I've done that many, but yeah, went through 300 videos. I think there's 360 odd followers on Facebook, which is absolutely fantastic, growing as well. Instagram, only been running it probably nearly a week. 70 followers already, which is fantastic, so thank you so much. Subs, we've gone through 3,800, nearly 3,900 subs, which is beyond what I ever imagined this channel would get. I know it's still a small channel, but to me it means so much, so thank you to everybody that's supported, commented, liked, subscribed, everything. I really appreciate it. But as I say, that just about wraps this video up. So like I say, next episode, back into the Z650. I want to try and get this on the ABBA stand so I can do the mock-up of the rear end, get the rear wheel in, and just mock everything up loose. I need to fit the rear wheel bearings in the rim and the sprocket carrier bearing and dust seal. So that's coming up in the next episode. So again, thanks very much for your support. It means so much. Thanks for watching. Join me again next time. Cheers. Bye.